So, Coach, I had a couple questions for you for our inaugural Coffee with Coach.
All right.
And I was thinking that we'd start with some questions that are a real big deal to me. I like to think about goals. I don't know how you can coach. I don't know how you can be a human unless you understand goals.
Right.
I'm kind of old school. I like to write them down. And then after I write them down, I cross them off, you know,
Right.
and I make that goal. And at the end of the week, I look at my list and I go, look what I did there, okay? So I kind of wanted to just get your thoughts on some goals you have for the season.
Well, this is Coffee with Coach, right?
Yes, sir.
Where's my coffee?
Oh, Coach, I got a coffee. You reminded me
That's
of
all
something.
right. We'll get it later. We'll get it later. Let's go through this. We'll
You
get
sure?
it
No,
later.
no,
I'm
Coach,
sure.
I got it. Let me get
I'm
you a
sure.
cup of coffee. Let me get you a cup of coffee. All right. You get a cup right there, sir. Thank you.
All right, there we go. There we go.
This one's mine. You can't have this one. I got something special for you, Coach. Here you go.
All right, there we go.
Let me tell you, there's something about unicorns. And this man you're looking at here, Coach Cameron Duke, he is a unicorn, okay? This very special mug. My mother bought me this mug.
Oh man, I feel.
Because every mother thinks
fortunate.
their child is a unicorn. Coach likes his coffee with cream and just a little sweet. That's how he likes it. So if you ever need to get Coach coffee, I also forgot one more thing, Coach. We just need to put this right here.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Okay, good to go. All right, so goals for the season.
Goals. Well, cheers, man. I appreciate you.
Cheers,
having me on.
cheers. Thank you, sir.
I think goals. I think, from a standpoint of football, we have to look at it one day at a time, one game at a time. Our goal this week is to go and play Seminole High School this Friday, a great team, and hopefully come out with a win. But, I'm focused on today. I think we've done a really good job of being in the now and focus on trying to get better one day at a time. I'd be lying to you and anyone that was listening to this, if a goal as a coach is not to win a state championship, then I don't know, what we're doing. Because at the end of the day, we want to win every game that we play. That is a goal, but it's not our ultimate goal. I think our ultimate goal is seeing our young men hopefully develop into better young men through our program. And we'll know that 15, 20, 25 years down the road with lessons hopefully that they've learned while being here in our program at Edgewater High School. But, simple goal is, did we get better today? And if we do that each and every day, then Friday nights will take care of themselves, and then hopefully, our young men will be better. Young men and women, I should say, should be better people in the future because of the program that they're in.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I love it. I mean, that's wisdom right there, guys. That's leadership, okay? Goals. Set your goals. Make goals. Be awesome. One foot in front of the next. That's philosophy. I love it, Coach. Now, one more thing on this question, then we're going to move on. I told you I like to write down some things, right? So, Coach already kind of hit one of them, but I'm going to hold up a goal, and what we're going to do is every week you achieve this goal, guess what we're going to do? We're going to cross it off, okay?
I like that.
We're going to cross it off. So my first goal, Coach already hit it. I'm going to show it to you, Coach. It says, win a state championship, right? If we get to write this one, then we get to cross it off in black, and we do that as Edgewater Eagles, it's going to be extra special.
Ain't no doubt.
Okay? Coach going to have, I don't know if he'll wear a big ring like that, but he's kind of a plain guy. He don't like that stuff. But win a state championship, that's one, okay? So we're going to work on that one. Let me get you another one here, Coach. Okay, this one could be more difficult than winning a state championship. Get Coach Joyce to wear a different color than black, please, okay? That's another one, okay? So
that probably goal's not going to happen.
Well, we can try. We can try. It's one little thing after the next, okay? Let's go back to another one that, if you're an Edgewater Eagle, this one means more than you can imagine, all right? Here it is, right here. Beat Boone,
yes, sir.
okay? Beat
Absolutely.
Boone. It's simple, beat Boone,
yep.
Okay? And then this last one, we'll see how it goes. But I know I've done this one. You can find it, but it's very difficult. Tap into Coach Jameson's sensitive side, please, okay? Just tap right into Coach Jameson's heart. Connect to it. One team, one heart. You have to have him on board, too, okay?
I think you can help me with that goal.
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Next time I see him, I'll give him a big old hug for you, okay?
Good.
Because he's a sweetie. I love him. Okay, so that handles that first question. Moving on. All right, let's go to question 2. All right, Coach, what I got written down here is, I know we're one team, we're one heart, but sometimes it's nice to give somebody a little attention. So can you spotlight a player that in the preseason, that in the summer, that has stuck out to you and has been exceptional?
Well, there's a bunch I could talk about. I'll just think about one that I got a great email from a teacher that has seniors in her class, Miss Abel, here at Edgewater, and she wanted to point out Michael Pedro. So Michael Pedro has been in the program 4 years, plays offensive line for us, has had some adversity striking the last few years, and he's battled through it. He's one of our leaders. He was great this summer, and he's been great so far the first few weeks of camp. Mike's a senior, helps lead our offensive line, but he's really stepped into a phenomenal leadership role in general. I could go on about our senior class and spotlight a lot of our guys. We have a lot of talented, awesome football players that are seniors this year. Michael Pedro, I just got an email yesterday from Miss Abel talking about how respectful he's in class and how he's already helping her in class. And he's been a guy that stepped up in a major way as a leader for us this fall.
I love it. Michael Pedro, I love the name. I love everything. Do you know his number? Anybody know his number? What's Michael Pedro's number on the field? Anybody got it?
55 this year.
55? Double nickels, we call that. Double nickels, people. That's double nickels in football term. All right? So, Michael Pedro, I love it. And then guess what? There are going to be more Eagles next week and more leaders sticking up. And every week, we're going to get one of them. Next question. Let's see. Tell us a little bit about our opponent tomorrow night. Now, the only thing I know so far, Coach, is they're the Seminoles. Like, do they run the same play every time? Like, I don't know, but give us your thoughts on the opponent.
Yeah, out of Sanford, they've been a historic program. I mean, they have been good for as long as I can remember in this state. They won a state championship in 2008. They won it again in 2020. They're in what we call the 4 metros, or the biggest class in the state of Florida. I think they have about 3,500 to 4,000 kids in their school. Coach Lodge is their head coach. He's been there now a few years. He won a state championship in 2020. Last year they were 11-2. Very, very talented group, well coached. Sanford has a lot of pride in their community and their high school, Seminole High School. We have our work cut out for us, and they're led by a senior quarterback and a senior wide receiver, talented on offense, and a really fast and explosive defense. So, it doesn't get any better than playing a great team in a kickoff classic, and we haven't played them since I've been at Edgewater. I'm not sure the last time the two have played, actually. But you talk about 2 historic schools in Edgewater and Sanford, Seminole playing each other. I don't think it gets much sweeter than that. We have the utmost respect for our opponent on Friday night.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. Next one. Here we go. All right. I know you don't like to point out one person, Coach. It's one team, one heart, but sometimes got to hear it from you. Friday night, the lights go on right out there, right? At the stadium. There we are, okay? And I want you to tell me for one Eagle that you think might fly high on Friday night.
I think our senior quarterback, Chase Carter, is going to have a great night. He's had a great summer. He's had a great fall camp. This is a young man that I don't think enough people are talking about. He was, he qualified in the state championship series for the 100 meters, went 10-8 in the 100 this year in track and field. He had a great summer. He's throwing the football really well. And he's been here for 4 years, and he's our senior quarterback. He's up to be the valedictorian for the school, high academic student athlete, but also a great young man who's a great teammate, who I think could have a great senior year, and I think it'll start Friday with his play, because he's been doing it all summer, started in the spring, all summer, and last year as well. So Chase Carter, number 3, I'm looking forward to watching him play under center on Friday night, and I think he's going to have a big game.
Wow, is he the real deal? He must be the real deal. I mean, is he married, Coach? Has he got a girlfriend? I don't know. I'm
not sure. I know he's pretty focused on his school and his sports and football right now, with it being in season, so I'm not sure. That's something to ask Coach Carter, his father, who's actually on our staff as well.
Wow, that's amazing. Sounds like an amazing human. Friday night, he's going to fly high. Chase Carter, wearing number 3. Number 3. Number 3 on the field, number 1 in your heart. QB1. You got it? QB1. They call it that for a reason. Okay. Next up, Coach, we got a write-in question. And if you ever have a question you'd like to ask Coach Duke, you can email us. Our emails are Kyle, K-Y-L-E Leisher, Leisher @ocps.net. Email me, please. Coach Duke is very busy, okay? Very busy. He's got X's, he's got O's, he's got this one, he's got that one, he's got lots of things to do, okay? So just email kyle.leisher @ocps.net. Kyle, you got it? Not Kyle, Kyle. Okay, so we got a write-in question this week, Coach.
All right.
We had a little lesson, and we wrote some questions for you. And a young man, we can't really say his whole name because of liability. Liability is the thing. So we're going to call him Juan G. Juan G's got a question for you. He said, if you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
That's a good one. I'd probably have to say probably a lot of people's answer. I'd be able to fly. If I needed to get somewhere, if I needed to get down to Central America for, a weekend on a surf trip.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Maybe we can get you a helicopter.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
but you would
that's not a superpower. Yeah.
Like Superman?
Yeah, like I can get point A to point B like this.
You know what? I'm going to tell you guys, my superpower is it's making good friends. Like Cameron Duke. I'll tell you about my friends. That's one right there. Thank you, sir. All right, so to fly. Wow. All right.
Yep.
I love it. Okay. So this is going to be fun, Coach, right here. Something interesting. We ain't talking about football right here. We're talking about family. We're talking about love, okay? So one fun fact about a player or coach. Just something interesting about a player or coach.
Well, I got it. There's a bunch, and if we're going to have this question each week, then that'll be good.
Every week, Coach. We're going to hit it every week. We're going to see who shows up in Coach's mind.
Coach Hollahan, a lot of people know he's been here with us since 2020. I coached with him, actually, back our first year coaching together was 2005.
Did he have hair then?
He had a little more than he does now, yeah.
Okay, he had some hair. I like it.
But we go way back. He teaches here at school and works with our defense and specifically our secondary. But him and his wife had identical twin girls.
Oh, wow.
They were born in the spring, I think March of last year. So his hands are full, him and his wife, but excited for him and that he's here and going on year 3 with us. But it's awesome to see now he's got identical twin girls at home. And that, I've been coaching, or I've known him, and our first year coaching together was actually in 2005. So just a couple interesting facts about our relationship, but also him and his wife with having 2 identical twin girls at home.
Wow, there's something symbiotic there. My first year at Edgewater High School was 2005. Wow, that's pretty neat. There's a connection there. It's like some lightning. All right, I love it. Next week we're going to hit somebody else. Let's see what comes into Coach's mind. All right, next thing, this is going to be repeating this question. I'm going to call it 60 seconds of mentorship because I understand that mentoring is important. Learning, that's being the mentee, and being the mentor. Sometimes you're the teacher. Sometimes you're a hammer. Sometimes you're a nail. And sometimes you got to get whacked. So Coach Duke's going to whack us for a minute and give us a little bit of mentorship. We're going to put a timer on. I'm going to get out my fancy internet thingy here, okay? And I'm going to, excuse the technology. I hate this stuff, but I just want to put on a timer for us. Get this right, okay? So we're going to go timer. I'm going to go timer for 1 minute, Coach.
I don't need any more than that.
You get 1 minute to talk about this. Whatever comes to your mind. You can tell a story. You can just give us whatever you want, okay?
All right.
And that 1 minute is going to start in 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds to think, 1 minute to talk, okay? So here we go. 10 seconds to think about the word leadership and give us what you have to say. In 5. In 3.
Uh-oh.
What?
Leadership, I think, is extremely important in today's culture. Of course, being a football coach and leading a team, I always want our team to be led by our players and have a player-led team, right? So that word led comes from, of course, leadership. So leadership to me needs to be identified and needs to be taught. And, we have a specific plan within our program, and our goal is to teach servant leadership. And what that means is that we are going to learn how to serve others before ourselves. I think that's the true definition of leadership. I think
Halfway there, Coach.
I think a great leader makes those around them so much better in whatever arena that is, in the classroom, on the field. But ultimately, we look at that as servant leadership, serving others, putting others before yourself. For me personally, that comes from my faith and knowing what it really means to be a servant leadership. So we identify that, we talk about it, we have plans in place to develop that, and I'm extremely proud of this group because we have a bunch of servant leaders on this team.
Time. Thank you very much, Coach. That reminds me of a quote. General George S. Patton? I think it's S. George Patton. Let's just call him George. Okay, so George had a quote. You know where no good decisions made? No good decisions ever made in a swivel chair, Coach.
That's right.
And I see you out there in the heat. I see you working with them boys, sweating, right? I love it, and that's what you got to do. You got to lead by example. I love it. All right, real quick, Coach, I only got one more question. I only got one more question for you, Coach, okay?
Right.
So, here we go. This is going to be a get-to-know-you series. Every week
Okay.
we're going to do it, all right?
Sounds
and,
good.
and I want it quick. I want it rapid fire, all right? I
All
want
right.
it like the O-line shooting from trying to get 1 yard, right? Okay? So I'm going to say some things, and you just give me your real quick one or the other.
All right.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Nacho cheese or Cool Ranch?
Cool Ranch.
Surf or golf?
Surf.
Favorite hot sauce? Come on, Coach.
Sriracha.
Gatorade or Powerade?
Powerade.
Hamburger or pizza?
Pizza.
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Offense or defense?
Offense.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Sausage or bacon?
Bacon.
Matt or Mark?
Oh, man, I can't answer that.
Okay, moving on. Beach or mountain?
Beach.
New York or LA?
New York.
Hurricanes or Gators?
Hurricanes.
Stone Cold Steve Austin or your dad?
Stone Cold. I mean, don't. I'm just kidding. I do love Stone Cold.
All right.
But I also
Last
love
one,
my
Coach.
dad.
This is it right here, okay? The Twitter feeds are live, okay? The Twitter feeds are very live. And I just want to get your reaction on something because over the summer there's been a lot of things going on, okay? And I've seen some things. I've heard some things. I read Elon Musk's tweets. And he asked this morning, because I'm friends with Elon.
Nice.
Elon said to me, Coach, this. He said this.
Yeah.
This year, Coach, we're going to have to wait till tomorrow night to see which it is?
Yeah, it could be. Yep. We'll have to wait till tomorrow night.
I mean, we got one option, which
Yep.
I've never seen this, guys.
all right.
All right? And then we got option 2.
Yep.
Okay? Camera 1. Camera 2. Okay? Now, if you know Edgewater football, you know one of these two. And you might have heard it here first. I think tomorrow night, there could be a little change going on.
We'll see.
Something in the water, maybe, they say. Okay? Coach, any closing thoughts? Anything you'd like to add?
I appreciate doing this. I look forward to it all year. I appreciate Kyle, not Kyle.
That's right.
Leisher,
That's right.
and the whole production crew. And looking forward to Friday night and hopefully packing that stadium out and having one of the best classics in the state.